Scorpio, what's going on? Robin here. Welcome to my channel, AriesFireTarot. Thank you for joining me for another tarot card reading. It is time for August 2021 bonus tarot card reads, you guys. If this is your first time on my channel, I'll let you know a little bit about my content. I publish a month ahead, a wealth and abundance, a mid-month, and then I do a really deep dive into something at the end of the month. So I was guided to do a message from your moon sign for August 2021. So Scorpio is your sun sign. This is your vital force. This is your stage personality. You know, this is how you address the world, okay? And your moon sign is your intuition and emotions. So apparently there's a very important message from moon sign, as my team in spirit did guide me to channel a message to you guys. So sending this out to you guys with love and light. And as per usual, as I go to do your reading, I hear a Scorpion song in my head. I know it's lame, but I always hear this song, Rock You Like a Hurricane, when I sit down to read for you guys. So I make no apologies for it. It's actually a pretty wicked song. So let's get going with your read. I've got the Witch's Tarot I'm going to interpret the Moonology card with, and I'm just being guided to do a slice and show you the card here. So be bold and make the first move. Well, Scorpio, I like that. I like that so much. Make the first move. Why not? Why sit and wait? Go for it. Make the phone call, send the text, send the resume. Just, I love that. That is like, yeah, taking control of the situation. You know, I'm just, oh man, this deck is running away from me. I'm going to put it over there and ignore it. There's so many of us that just kind of sit back and, well, if they're interested, they'll call me. You know, I'm like, okay. Well, if you're interested, you'll call them. And this could be also a bit of a gender thing too, you know, or telling yourself that that person, that job, that thing is out of my league. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as anything being beyond your reach or out of your league. Okay, I'm going to write that down quickly. BRB, honestly. So what I was getting when I was writing that down was, you know, if somebody acts like they're out of your league, you don't want nothing to do with them anyway, because people that think that they're out of somebody else's league because of an income level or because they're so fly, you know, they got it going on. Me and my friend, we always used to say we're 18 bags of chips, you know. But people that take that seriously and kind of like, no, you know, you have to have this level of education or work this type of a job. You don't want those people anywhere around you anyway. So let's make the first step here. Let's take the leap, Scorpio. I'm going to start pulling some Witch's Tarot here. Oh boy. Okay, so this is probably what happened here before. Yikes. So we have the shadow self. This is also, it's called the devil in some decks. You know, the devil is a metaphor for your own darkness. Okay, so this is a very, very, very intense card. And I had a good laugh at it because, you know, this probably happened to you in the past. There's this AC/DC song that's called Shot Down in Flames. You know, and it's basically about how you go and ask somebody or apply for a job and you get shot down in flames, and that's going to be okay. It shouldn't really form how you approach any other situation. The best thing about getting a no is that you know it's not for you. Then you don't have to sit around and, you know, twitch away like leaping every time that the phone rings or your text message dings, you know. Oh, I got an email, maybe that's them. Or, you know, you swiped right on somebody and they just haven't responded to you. Well, that's not meant for you. Okay, so any door that closes, or if you got shot down in flames, it's just not meant for you. So it looks like there's quite a bit of trauma here from a past event where, you know, there is some sort of earth scorching rejection. But I mean, there's this phrase that I tell myself, like, and I know a lot of people use it too. your rejection is God's protection. Okay, so it might have been really embarrassing. You're probably a different person now, you know, where you could kind of go, hey, I tried. You know, if you don't ask somebody out when they're available, what if you wait so long waiting for them to ask you out because they have no idea that you are interested in them because you got shot down in flames last time. So now you're like, oh, I'm just going to be over here like a wallflower waiting for them to pay attention to me. Why would they ask you out? You've given them no sign. Okay, so shadow self is like rearing its ugly head. You want to take your first bold step forward. I use this sort of dating romantic life analogy because it's relatable. We've all been there. You know, should I ask them out? Or, you know, you've asked somebody out and they've just said, no thanks. So it feels really horrifying in the moment. And maybe it's happened to you 1 or 2 times. But there's this shadow self that is coming up and saying, hey, remember what happened last time? You really sucked and it was super embarrassing. So they can just, you know, go back to where they belong. We all know where the devil lives. That's where they can just pack up and go there and leave you alone. Okay. So you are being given this huge, massive boost to take the first, just go for it. Go for it. Go for it. You know, rock it like a hurricane. I'm getting so rowdy in this reading that my dog just came and she's like, dude, are you okay? So anyway, let's just continue on here, you guys. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like you guys are waiting for some sort of divine sign to make the first move, to take the first leap. This is your sign. You know, the sign is that you're thinking about doing something. You're never going to be given any sort of inspiration if you can't achieve it, or if it's something that you shouldn't try, because you obviously thought that you could achieve something in the past, but maybe it just wasn't the right time. And you were still successful at something. Let's look at it that way. You were successful in finding out that it wasn't for you, that person wasn't meant for you, you know, that job wasn't meant for you. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is sitting very calmly. He's still sort of using that pentacle as a source of protection. You know, his what's this thing called? Helmet, face mask, I don't know. It's down. It's got a very narrow view. This, like, it's gonna have to come up. So and you guys are gonna have to remove the guard around your heart. You know, and this is going to be in case someone approaches you too. Like if your guards are up and your little face dealie is down, how can they approach you? Because you're still sort of recovering from this, you know, where you're like, ouch, that really hurt my feelers. But, you know, be grateful to this person or not getting the job because it's not for you. It would not have worked out. So let's pull one more card here for you, Scorpio. Let's pull another card. We'll rock you guys like a hurricane. Does anybody, a Scorpions fan? No one? Is it just me? I live in a city where it's like, oh, rock and roll city. So it's like every station is just thumping rock music all the time. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But, I mean, every time I drive home from work, it seems like that song is playing. But let's have a look at this new card for you, okay? So this is you stripped down, okay? This is you without the mask, without the suit of armor, without the shield. Able to face the day here. You're letting some sunshine in. I think you guys went through a fair amount of trauma recently where you just got rid of somebody or a situation that wasn't really to your highest benefit, but you know, it was really helping you out on a soul level. It helped you accomplish something. So let's have this card over here. All right. Let's pretend I can read backwards. Be bold and make the first move. So you guys could still be in this mode here where your defenses are all the way up and you might want somebody to approach you, but I mean, you're kind of prickly right now. You look like you don't want to be approached. It's not comfortable for somebody. So here's the Sun card and everything is beautiful and it's like you just shed everything from the past that made you feel horrified and embarrassed. Like, the best thing that you can do about situations like this, honestly, is to laugh them off. You know, you can, oh man, I got shot down so hard, or I really blew that job interview. You know, just make it part of your stand-up comedy routine instead of part of your pity party, because pity parties are not pretty, okay? You've got a real call to enlighten yourself back up here, Scorpio, and just the promise of a new day, okay? And you guys are welcome for all the music that I injected into this reading. I'm gonna bounce. Love and light. Take care. Bye.